Hey everybody, it's me, Sandy. For those of you who don't know me, hello, how are you? Pleasure to meet you. So, I wanted to get on here today just to stop by for a few minutes and tell you all a little bit about my Young Living journey and why I'm so grateful for it. All right, so hope you got a few minutes to listen. It has been a little over 2.5 years now that I was introduced to Young Living. I was at a women's advance conference with my church, Family Church. Hey, Family Church. And I took this class about Young Living essential oils. I was intrigued. I sat in the class, and lo and behold, everything that I heard was just fascinating to me. Now, let me tell you this, deep down inside, I knew that there was more to my wellness plan. I knew there was something that I was missing, but I just didn't know what. And I don't know how many of you have felt that way, but that was certainly the case with me. So as they're going through the different oils and I'm experiencing the oils and I'm touching them and I'm smelling them and I'm like, whoa, I cannot believe this. I was very quick to purchase my premium starter kit. Now, I ran home and I waited and I waited and I waited, and the box came. I don't know if any of you out there had that experience, but the box came. And I opened it up and I set up my diffuser right away. And I was looking for this one particular oil, right? And that oil was RC. I couldn't wait to try it. So I tried it in my son's room, and it worked. It did wonders for my son, and assisted him with his respiratory care. So I couldn't wait to tell everyone. I I, um, I know I told everyone in my family that it was assisting my son and it helped him get through some very difficult times. So as I told the story over and over again, and I was introducing folks to oil, I didn't even realize what I was doing. Um, it was infectious. I was just excited. So I thought to myself, hey, what if I, try this Young Living business on the side and see how it goes? And quickly talked myself out of that, right? I said, I don't want people to think that I'm salesy or I'm trying to sell them anything, right? So I talked myself out of it. But I continued to learn, and I learned, and I learned. And I said, there's no way that I can't tell more people about this. There's just no way, because there was so many people in my community and so many people in my very own family that I knew could benefit from these essential oils. So I said to myself, yeah, I'm gonna try it again, right? And I talked myself out of it again. So that was twice I talked myself out of it. And then I heard deep in my spirit that I was being prideful and selfish. Now, if any of you know me, you know I am not a prideful and selfish person. I love people, I love helping, I give every opportunity that I can. So that hurt to hear that. But I thought, maybe that's just that self doubt thing. Sometimes we have that self talk that says things about us. And I said, nah, that's not me. But then I thought about it and I said, wait a minute, I am being prideful because I was more concerned about what people thought of me than just helping people. I was putting my fears before helping someone else, right? Now I knew what the products had done for me. Who am I to keep that a secret? And once I got that, it was full steam ahead. All right. Then I wanted to share with the world. I mean, I just want to tell, right, about what the products had done for me. Excuse me. So I had given a couple of classes, and I'll never forget my first class. I had a bunch of people here, and it was so exciting, and the energy was great. And at the end of the class, Kim Busing pulled me to the side, and she showed me that my OGV, excuse me, was at 1,000 for that night. And I don't know what any of this stuff is. All I know is it was at 1,000. That was pretty cool, right? I was like, wow. So as time went on and I held up the classes, the month was fantastic. I couldn't believe it. I was sitting in a class, and I would never forget, I was sitting right here in my living room with Kim Pitts and Kim Busing. And she said, oh, I think the checks are in. And I said, okay. She said, just go to your account and look it up. And I went to my account and I looked it up and it said $744. And I was floored. I was so humbled that there was a check in that amount for me. I had no clue that that was coming. I didn't try to calculate anything. I was just having a really genuine good time sharing Young Living with everyone. And I was like, oh my gosh, I never forget it. Like, I just stared, you know? And I realized then, I was like, wait a minute. You mean to tell me that for sharing something that's going to benefit people, it also brings in another stream of income? Wow. I never got into it for that reason, but wow. So I said, okay, I could do this. And as time went on, I realized that the checks grew a little bit bigger and a little bit bigger. And I just couldn't believe it. It was amazing to me. So here I am, a little over a year into doing the business end, what is considered to be a silver member. And there is like opportunities that I just didn't know existed. So again, I want people to know, similar to when I wouldn't share everything about the oils because I thought that I would be considered salesy. Then I didn't share the business opportunity with people because I didn't want people to think that I was pushing business on them. But little did I realize that by me not sharing all the wonderful blessings that I have received, I'm holding back. It's always somebody else's choice, right? So here I am today to tell you why I love and am grateful, excuse me, for my Young Living business. One, the products are absolutely amazing. Amazing. They've changed my entire life, right? I've changed so much in 2 years. Two, I get to build beautiful and genuine relationships with like minded people. I get to learn so much from so many people. Every time that I think I'm giving a class, I learn tenfold, right? Um, I get to sow into people's lives. Now, that is huge because when people come back and tell me, hey, I tried this so and so and it did this, or I tried this so and so and it did that, and I don't know, I don't need that anymore. And oh, I'm cleaning with these now, and I've changed my soap and I'm getting rid of toxins. I'm just like, wow, thank you, Lord, because I'm able to sow into somebody's life. I'm a part of that. I am a part of somebody else's journey. It's humbling and it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And also, I've gotten to travel. Not too long ago, my husband and I, we took Josh along and we went to Utah for the convention. And it was mind blowing. I was in awe. Josh had a fantastic time. Joe came back. He gave his first men's class, his PATH class, and it was awesome to see a group of men sit down and discuss their health and wellness without any women around shaking their finger at them or telling them what they need to do for their own wellness. They did this all on their own. You guys see what I'm a part of? And on top of all that, the whole trip to convention was paid for by Young Living. All the, the funds that had come in for me doing classes and building my business, and I was able to pay with that. No extra charge to my household budget. So Young Living has just been a win, 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 win for me and my family. I don't know why it was so difficult for me to come on here live and tell everyone how much I love it, because I really do. So thank you, thank you, thank you for listening. Thank you for taking the time out of your day. I hope I've inspired you. And I know that I'm overflowing right now. And you probably think that I'm crazy, but some of you out there, I know you know what I'm talking about. All right. So again, thank you so much. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.